Hey y'all, hey, Amanda here, and today's video is basically just a touch base, an update for you guys for what's been going on in my life since I've kind of been MIA lately, so here it is. And the lighting is probably a bit yellow because it is now getting dark at night, which is annoying. Well, it always gets dark at night. It's now dark at like 4:30 every day, which is so annoying. I hate daylight savings. I can't stand it. I wish it didn't exist. I would much rather have the light as I'm driving home from work than in the morning. I don't know. I can't stand it, but that's just me. Comment down below if you can't stand daylight savings too. I think it's so annoying. I don't understand why it's a thing. It's so stupid. Okay, that's the end of that rant. The cat's over here like purring, so hopefully the camera's not picking up on that. But anyway, I wanted to start with a few updates. So, I had mentioned previously that we were moving. We are not moving now. As you can see, everything is on the shelf, not packed up in a box. But it was packed up in boxes because the sale of the house fell through 3 days before we were supposed to close. So that was just fan-freaking-tastic. Just great. It was a double contingency type thing. The house we were going to buy was contingent upon us selling our house, and the people buying our house, it was contingent upon their condo selling, and the person who was buying the condo, their financing fell through because they clearly didn't do their due diligence and had shitty credit, which is just great. Just great. I'm more annoyed by the fact that everything I owned was already in boxes than the fact that we aren't moving in general. I think I could have lived with that more than the fact that we were supposed to move in 3 days beforehand and everything's already in boxes and we don't move. So that's annoying. We're still kind of in the process of deciding whether or not we're going to list again in the spring because we did take it off the market, or if we are going to just kind of tough it out and stay here a little longer. We both want to be back in the city, but we're still kind of figuring out what we want to do, because financially it would be great to stay here, but we are always driving down to the city. Austin hates his commute from here, and yeah, we just don't generally enjoy being here. We do nothing in the area we live in, so that's just a decision we have to work out. That's a whole other story for a whole other day. And then the next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was the fact that I did get married. We are married now. We got married October 13th. I don't know if you're really going to be able to see that. I don't know if it's going to focus. Come on. My camera's been like having focus issues. Gotta play with it some. But whatever. Not a big deal. I'm sure I'll get my pictures back at some point and I'll post cute little ring hand pictures, whatever. The band matches the ring itself. So if you've seen the ring on Instagram, you'll know what the band looks like. So I'm going to do a more in-depth wedding video and go over the details of my wedding once I get my pictures back from the photographer. She had quite a few like weddings in a row, so she's a little backed up. So I should have them by the end of November, which I'm so excited to see them all. I got one preview picture from her. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen it, and it is just breathtaking. So really excited about that. But yeah, a wedding chat video will be coming, and I'll tell you about my vendors and our venue and give you more information about that and how the day went and how the whole weekend went and stuff like that. So keep an eye out for that. And then my name changed. So literally as soon as we got back from the area we were married in, we stopped straight at the Social Security office and put in for my name change because I'm like, I don't want to waste any time. So I literally got my name changed there. We went to the bank, got my name, well, the next day we went to the DMV and got my new ID. We went to the bank and changed my name on everything, and we changed like beneficiaries and stuff like that, all the boring shit. And then literally then was not the next day, but as soon as I went back to work, I changed like all my cards, every account I could think of. I changed it on Pinterest. Like, I changed my name everywhere. I was so excited. So, yep, my name has changed. I'm no longer Amanda Poole. I'm now Amanda Coon. So that is exciting. I'm very happy to have a new name. I lost a letter. I didn't think it could get easier than Poole, and then I dropped another letter. So it's pretty sweet. I've got my little sticky note here with all my notes. Next thing is Poshmark. I've been selling a lot on Poshmark recently. I wouldn't say it's like a full-time gig for me at all, but it's a really fun little side hustle, and for me it's kind of a hobby. I really enjoy going thrifting in the first place. I always find these things, and like clothing and shoes and stuff isn't my size, but it's like really great brands, so I kind of like the idea that I'm taking it from there and helping someone find it. I don't know, I like that. It's been fun. If you are interested, I will have my Poshmark name listed down below. I think it's Amandaphenomenon. I think so, something like that. I've got a whole bunch of stuff on there right now, like, and a whole bunch of stuff I need to list. Like, I've got these Danielle Nicole purses that I just need to clean up a bit, and then I'm going to list them. I've got some shoes that are going up. These are some clothing items that I have yet to list, and yeah, so I've got a bunch of cool stuff up there. I'm going to be putting up some men's leather jackets probably in a week or two, so keep an eye out for that, and yeah. So my feelings on this, I'm just going to put this in this video since I'm talking about it. My feelings on selling items that are animal made products. They're already thrifted. Unless I own them, like something like this, I already own these. Damage is already done, so it's like, might as well sell them and make some money from them. But like things that are already in the thrift store, I don't see anything wrong with buying it from the thrift store and reselling it. Someone already paid for that item and bought it from a store. Their dollar was already used and voted with. So me thrifting it and reselling it isn't making an impact on whether that company is going to keep making those items or not. And as far as I'm concerned, if it's not bought from the thrift store, it's going to end up in a landfill anyway. So that's my opinion on veganism when reselling clothes. So just so that's out there, if you want me to go into that more depth, if you want me to make a Poshmark video, I am by no means an expert on this, but I would be happy to make that video if anyone is interested. Next thing, empties video. I just put out an empties video, I guess a week or so before you'll see this one, and that was a lot of stuff. I think that was like 3 months worth of stuff. I mean, a lot for me personally, maybe not a lot in general. I'm sure there are gurus that use more stuff than I do, but it was a lot of stuff for me. I'm still in this process of using things up. I still have in my mind the use it or move it mindset, because we are going to move at some point, whether it be now or years from now. We're going to move at some point, so I want to be better at using things up. I've decluttered a lot of makeup, and if it was gross, it went in the trash, unfortunately, but almost all of it was open and used, so I couldn't donate it to like a shelter or something, but I've given it to friends, so I've been doing pretty good with that, but I still have a ton of makeup, like more than any person needs, which is irresponsible, but we're not going back to that life, so that's fine. Although I do get to go to Ulta soon. They just opened an Ulta where I live, and I need a new concealer, so I do get to go shop and play around for one item, but it's still exciting to go shopping. But yeah, I'm doing pretty well with decluttering the makeup, and I'm chugging through perfumes, chugging through lotions, even though it's slow. It's a slow go. Lotions is a little faster than perfumes. Kitty. I hope you can hear the cat because she's funny. But yeah, so that's going well. And then favorites. I'm going to have a recent favorites video that I'm going to put out probably in the next week or so, just to kind of touch base with you guys on what I've been loving, because I haven't really done a favorites video in a while. Was her tail totally in the frame? I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited to share that with you guys, because I haven't really done anything like that in a while. And yeah, share with you everything I've been interested in. Kitty is very interested in scratchies right now. while I'm in the middle of filming, bad girl, you. And then what else have I been doing? Oh, planning trips. So, we did not go on a honeymoon. Kitty, get your butt off the camera, come on. We didn't go on a honeymoon because we thought we would be moving. And then after we knew we weren't moving, we didn't go ahead and plan one because when I sat down and thought about it, I in particular have 3 trips that I'm taking already on the books in the first half of next year, and Austin's going to be going on 2 of them. So it's like, good thing we didn't plan one because we're going to be strapped. Not for cash, just for like time off and stuff like that. Because there's so much going on next year. So in February, I have to travel to Asheville for one of my best friend's bachelorette parties, which is exciting. I am excited to go to Asheville. I've only been there once, and it was for like a beer festival, and we drove over from Knoxville, and we didn't really do any exploring, so I don't know anything really about the area. But if we have time, maybe I'll get to explore a little. That'd be cool. And then in April, yes, late April, we go down to Knoxville for her wedding, which is exciting. I have booked the cutest little Airbnb, and I'm very excited to stay there because 1, it's super close to the venue, and 2, it is just adorable. The house itself looks really cute, and I'm excited to have a kitchen so I can cook and be in control of what I eat. And then maybe, we're still kind of thinking about it, after the wedding doing a little mini road trip and going to Chattanooga and Nashville, because I've never been to either of those places. Austin travels a lot for work, but he never gets to like explore where he's going. It's always like in and out, business meeting, site visit, whatever, and then get your please stop. And then back on the road home. So I am excited to check these places out. He's excited to really go to places he's been but never really got to dig into. So yeah, I'm excited to hopefully do that. And then in May, I think late May, we're supposed to be going to Aruba for a pretty long, I think 10 days or something, trip. So that's going to be fun too. I've never been to Aruba. Austin has never been to Aruba. His dad has been saying for years, oh, I'm going to take you guys at some point. And this year's the year he's taking us to Aruba. So that'll be fun. I'm excited to kind of go to a beach somewhere that isn't Ocean City, Maryland, because that's pretty much the only beach I ever go to, because it's where we have people who we could stay with for free, which is nice. Yeah. And those are the trips I have planned. Pretty excited. Can you stop rubbing her face against trash? You're such a silly cat. The last thing I wanted to talk about is my new obsession recently, and it is focusing on finances, which seems so dry, right? But I have really been enjoying it. I've been watching One Big Happy Life and Dave Ramsey, which is kind of contradictory because they have completely opposite outlooks on how to handle money and life. And then I basically binged the entire The Financial Diet channel a while back, so I've just been enjoying that kind of stuff. We've got a solid plan in place for getting ourselves completely out of debt aside from our mortgage. I tend to side a little more with Dave Ramsey on the methods for which to get yourself financially strong and independent, but I still like watching One Big Happy Life because they're just kind of a cute family, and I get that they do things differently because of their different circumstances. It makes sense to me. But yeah, I've been watching those people lately, and we've got ourselves on a nice solid plan to get our life in order. Not that we're out of order. I don't have a lot of debt. Most of the debt we have is mine, and it is student loan based. Just because, you know, what are you going to do when you're broke and you want to go to school? I will say, my student loans compared to many other people were not all that expensive. I just didn't aggressively attack them, so they're still around. But they will be paid off sooner than they were supposed to be paid off, so that's cool. But yeah, that is everything I wanted to touch base with you guys on in this update. If you guys have any questions about what's been going on lately in my life, you can go ahead and ask them down below. And if you enjoyed the video, you can give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, like I said, leave them down below. You can hit the subscribe button if you want to stick around for all the upcoming videos I have coming shortly. I'm aiming for like at least one a week, but we'll see what happens because life. And then, oh, another video I have coming soon that I wanted to talk to you guys about was my Christmas shopping strategy, because I'm done Christmas shopping, except for Austin. He doesn't count. I feel like your significant other doesn't count, because when you're in a relationship, you know, you hem and haw. You're like, I don't know, I don't really need anything. What do you want? Well, I don't know, I don't really need anything either. So it's like, I'm not even counting him. But every other person is done. Like 20 people or something. Done. And I've spent less than $500. So I'm going to be making a video about that too. Just because I thought, you know, I've never tried this before and I want to see how it goes. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing that too. But anyway, I will talk to you all later. Thank you for watching this video and stick around for what's to come. Bye!